Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be something a little different, and it's on the concept of time. I sometimes have random thought deep moments, and I have decided to come and share something that I've realized during my thought moments. So it's about time. Time is something that's very precious to each and every one of us. I don't know about you, but time is very precious to me. And if you're one of my friends that are watching this video, you know how much I talk about time and time management. And I've realized that we don't have time. We don't own time. We can't say for ourselves specifically, this is how much time I have. We're all on a biological time scale, and when our time is up, it's up, but we don't know when that time is. So I've decided to talk to you guys. What do you use your time for? How are you using your time that you have here on earth? Majority of us are in uni or at school or whatever stage in your life you're at currently. What are you using your time for? How are you managing your time? I started this module at uni, and the first thing the lecturer said to us in the first lecture was to get the best grades in this module, you need to have a good time management. You need to have prioritizing. You need to be able to organize yourself and prioritize yourself so that you can read effectively and work effectively in that module. And that has stuck with me all through. And I feel like, this is the new year, we're still in January, and I want us to think, how can I use my time effectively in this year? If you're at school, that is the stage of your life where you need to be working hard so you can get the best grade, so that when you move on to the next stage of your life, you'll be proud and look back at yourself and think, yes, I've done well, and I have something to say for myself. And with time comes organization and time management. Like I said, I have decided, in this year, I'm not one to use a diary, but I have decided to get a diary only because I feel like that's the best way I can maximize my organization skills and make it more effective. So let me show you the diary that I got. I got this diary from Paperchase. It's so pretty, and I got it because it was pretty, and also looking at it, I'll be able to motivate myself to write something inside of it. And it's also a way for me to organize my school, my life, and YouTube as well, so that I can be more organized and consistent with YouTube. And it's something that you have to think, how can I plan myself, how can I organize myself so that I can be effective throughout my day and throughout the year. I'm someone that when I plan in my head, I plan what I'm going to do the next day throughout, like the night before, and sometimes things happen and your plans change, and sometimes I have to remember that my plan is not always the same as what God has in store or planned for me, maybe that year or that day. And I get upset, but I move on and I assess, what is this thing that's trying to change my plan? Is it going to be beneficial to me or for the person that I need to help or I need to work with that day? So things happen, we're human, we're allowed to have off days, we're allowed to have days where we're tired, we need rest. You can decide, this week I'm going to rest, this week I'm going to do this, that, and I will do it and stick to it. Whatever works for you, how you plan yourself, stick with that. That's what I'm going to say. And you can't compare yourself to someone else, because the way someone else works is not always the best way for you. So you do what works best for you so that you can achieve the best with your time. Now, the Bible says, oh young man, enjoy yourself while you're young, do what makes you happy, do everything that you want to do, your heart's desire, do them, and all of that. But remember that after this, God will judge you. So whatever you're using your time for, you also have to remember that, am I doing this to the glory of God? If I go to the presence of God, will He be happy with what I'm doing or what I've done at that time? There is a season for everything. So there's a season for glow up, there's a season for growing up, and with growing up also comes responsibility. So remember, don't try to rush whatever stage you're at in your life. Don't rush that stage. Enjoy that stage to the best of your ability, so that when you move on to the next stage, you have something to do and something without regret, And I say to people, when you invest time in someone or you invest time in something, you need to make sure that you're not going to regret, you know, that time that you spent with that person, with that thing, because, you know, time is very precious. You can never get time back. I always say that to people. Whatever time you spend on someone, you can never get it back. And this is 2016. I don't have time to waste time. Okay, and so that's why I want you to also remember, you don't have time to waste time. Okay, to end this video, I want you to think, if I am to die today, or if you are to die today, where will your soul end up? Will your soul end up in heaven, or will your soul end up in hell? And when you stand in front of God, will you be able to defend yourself and be proud of what you've spent your time doing? So hopefully I've been able to share some of my thoughts that are up here to you guys, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel, and also share this video with people around you. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.